Hi there, John Anthony Francis Wilcox here. Today is Saturday, the 26th of November 2022. I hope you're all doing well. So, we had our Thanksgiving week, and most of my cooking with my nephew Michael here was the night before. I've, over the years, taught Michael the family stuffing with the sausages and everything, so he made that. And then I made some carrots that came out wonderful with butter and honey and ginger and dill. That was great. And I also made mashed potatoes. What I did with that is they sell what they call simply potatoes that are just like mashed potatoes in a little tray, but they're not like fake potatoes or that. So I got a couple of things of that, heated them up, put them in a bowl, a little bit of half and half, and some butter and a pinch of salt, and took out the hand mixer and whipped them up. Left them in that bowl, covered it, after it cooled down. So the next day, all we had to do was turkey breast in the oven, make the gravy. Didn't do a whole turkey because it's just the two of us and no one else was eating over here. And also, here where I live, they had like a little thing where they sent us Thanksgiving, already made stuff for like an early Thanksgiving. And one of the things, I'm sorry, I'm trying to not sneeze, was these whipped sweet potatoes. And I usually don't have that, but they were like the best I ever tried. So I saved a little container of that, and I had some of that um, for Thanksgiving. In fact, just finished the last of them this afternoon. But and then of course some cranberry sauce and a chocolate cream pie was sent over too. So that was meal wise Thanksgiving, and everything was good. And my nephew Davey came to visit, and about I don't know 3 o'clock area of the day, 3:30. Later in the evening, um, my great niece Isabella came by, and she brought her friend Courtney with her, who I'd never met, who was just a wonderful person. Um, really cool. She had really nice pink and black hair. It just looked wonderful. I hadn't seen someone with colorful hair in a while. That was a real treat. And she was a real treat of a person who I hope I get to talk to again. She was cool. You never know when you meet a cool person. And you don't want to lose track of a cool person when you meet them. So just know that in life as a whole. So they came to visit for a while, and then my niece Tracy and her husband and her two boys came by, and my great nephew Riley for like a half a second. Um, and that was it. And different people called me on Thanksgiving, and I got some emails and some text messages and things like that. I think there might have been a carrier pigeon involved, and that was basically Thanksgiving. And today I got a package in the mail of stuff to review. Uh, Part of which was this book I can't wait to read. It's a big thick compilation of comics that I never knew existed. That's about Henry Rollins and Glenn Danzig and their wacky adventures together. And I noticed that part of it had some kind of like devil cult that were headed by Hall and Oates. So I know I'm in for some good stuff here. But they sent me that. They sent me a book on a punk label out west and a book on why you shouldn't buy from Amazon. So that'll be interesting. And yesterday I got in some DVDs for review of a bunch of old 70s, I guess 60s, 70s, maybe even early 80s Shaw Brothers martial arts films. So that'll be fun to plow through. A great early 70s film with Bruce Dern, Silent Running, newly remastered on Blu-ray, and a great, great film by Alan Ormsby, Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. They sent me a Blu-ray, a two-disc remaster with a brand new, wonderful, high quality print, and a second disc of just extras and some weird little book with it. I'm looking forward to delving into. So there's all that. Talked during the week with different friends of mine. That was lovely. Um, that's been the majority of what's been going on. Tomorrow is a sad anniversary because it will be 8 years ago. I suppose you'd say late from the 26th into the 27th at like 1 something in the morning. It was 8 years ago that my dad died. So that's never easy, but you know, it's inevitable. And at first it was tough to enjoy Thanksgivings because he died that particular year. That was Wednesday night into Thursday, which was the Thanksgiving. But at this point, I enjoy it because I don't sit and get too sad over that. In that I know my dad would want me to enjoy it just like my mom would. So I miss them every day, and I love them very much. But they don't want me to sit and be miserable. I know that. So I try not to be. So I try and enjoy everything as I can. And I hope you do too. And yeah, so I did my 6 songs yesterday, which was 6 Phil Spector productions, which I almost didn't do because he was a real creepy, creep ass guy. But there's no reason to punish the musicians that worked on these things. I mean, there's George Harrison, there's the Ramones, there's the Ronettes, things like that. So, hey, I celebrate their work. Unfortunately, they work with a creepy ass guy who ended up killing someone. But anyway, I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Whether or not you celebrate, I hope you had a wonderful day at the very least, and let me know. I love you all. Be in touch, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.